going on, y'all? This is me now from Under here. In today's video, I want to give my sort of a recap of what we learned throughout the 2022 NBA playoffs. So I'm gonna first start off with the play-in tournament and stuff like that. So I usually like to talk from the Eastern Conference. So I'm pretty sure we had the Hawks versus the Hornets. I'll be honest, I don't remember much about that, but Hornets won. Blah blah blah. Nets and the Cavs. Of course the Nets had to win that shit. The Cavs, they were the eighth seed. They had to worse the Hawks, and of course Trae Young's a villain, right? He goes to Cleveland and basically whoops their ass, right? So that's basically it for the play-in tournament. But let's talk about what was it like the the actual series. The first round series from the West. I'll start talking from the West. So the Heat versus the Hawks, which was like the first and the eighth seed, right? Let's be honest, bro. It was an easy series for the Heat. Heat in five. Hawks got lucky with one game. It's all good because Trae Young, he got clamped in those playoffs. He got clamped, and yeah, that's pretty much a summary of that. Next one was Raptors and Sixes. This one was like I said, I don't want to complain about foul calls and all that type of bullshit, but in game one and two, there was definitely a lot, right? There was a big game winner, Joel Embiid. Game three, we almost make a 3-0 comeback, but we suck at game six, right? And Scotty Barnes was injured, Van Vliet was also injured, so it was kind of a weird playoff series, but it's whatever, right? Um, Bucks versus Chicago Bulls, the Frozen, DeMar, he's just not gonna, he's gonna come back with another first round disappointment. He had one game where he dropped 40, but everything else was kind of like okay, like mid and stuff like that. So, anyways, it was gonna be Bucks in five. And then this one was the most disappointing shit I've ever seen, bro. The most disappointing shit is the Brooklyn Nets and the Celtics. How the fuck do you get swept by the Celtics? Katie and Kyrie, how the fuck did you guys get swept? Like, they had games where they choked really bad. I think they should have won game one and two, but it's whatever, man. Game two, they blew a lead. Game one, they let Jason Tatum get an easy layup for a game winner. Like, what the fuck, dude? And then these guys lost at home court, too, which is, well, it's whatever. And that's their disappointment, man. And Ben Simmons is a pussy. That's all we know. Uh, let's move on to the Western Conference where we have the Pelicans and the Spurs. Let's be honest, who the fuck is on the Spurs? The Jonte dude, right? Like who else is on the Spurs? Seriously, dude. So then the Pelicans would obviously win, right? Like Brandon Ingram, McCollum, Valanciunas, and they would be like Clippers and Timberwolves. I'm pretty sure Clippers obviously no Timberwolves obviously won because Kawhi's out and stuff. And then it was Clippers versus the Pelicans, right? And I don't know how the Clip. Okay, actually, if they had Kawhi, they would have won, but it's whatever. The Pelicans made it. So first round, the Pelicans versus the Suns. I believe Devin Booker was injured. Pelicans actually did pretty good. They made the Suns go play in Game Six, which they still lost, but still like not bad. Mavericks and the Jazz. Jazz are always they're the biggest frauds in the NBA, dude. These guys get a nice winning record, but they never do well in the playoffs. These guys actually fucking suck. And Luka owns that franchise. Warriors versus Nuggets. Warriors in five. The MVP was. He doesn't really have help on his team. MPJ and Jamal Murray are off, right? So that makes the Warriors have an easy series. All just have to worry about is Jokic, right? And then Grizzlies versus Timberwolves. I had a feeling this was going to seven, but it went to six. So it was not that bad. But yeah, congrats to the Grizzlies. Now I'm gonna move on to the second round where things were like a little bit more better and stuff. So I like to start from the East. Sixers versus the Heat. What do you call it? It was Heat in six. At the beginning it looked like it was gonna be a game seven series, but Miami just blew them out in five. Game six, Butler dropped like 40. But I heard Embiid was playing through like an injury or something, and James Harden is trash. I'm saying James Harden is washed up. He's not who he used to be. He's not. He's overpaid, and the 76ers thought that he was going to do some real shit, but he didn't. Um, but there's the Milwaukee Bucks and the Celtics. What do you call? What do I remember? It went to seven. I'm pretty sure it went to 7 games. Milwaukee was up 3-2. These guys lost the next 2 games, and game seven was so bad, dude. Giannis just needs freaking help. And like I said, they didn't have Middleton, right? To be honest, Middleton's not that special, but like, yeah, they lost in seven. And of course, Tatum's a beast. Let's move on to the Suns and the Mavericks. This one was one weird ass series, Chris Paul is a cone, dude. Chris Paul, I don't know what the fuck happened in Game 7 with with the Suns. Like, what was that game, dude? Seriously, at 20 points in the first half. That was like Luca's literally Luca owns Phoenix, man. And Luca has no All Star on his team. The second best player he has is probably that Dim Whitey dude, the dude who looks like a fucking, like a fucking singer in the fucking 1980s, bro. Like, and then the Warriors and the Grizzlies. Of course, the Warriors were gonna win this, but I heard Ja got injured, and there was actually one game where the Warriors got blown out so bad. I don't even know how that happened, but it's whatever, man. And then we'll move on to the freaking the conference finals, where it's going to be the Heat and the Celtics, and then there's the Warriors and the Mavericks. So I'll start from the East once again. Freaking the Heat actually gave it a good one. The Heat and the Celtics was a good series. They went to 7 games. What do you call? Jimmy Butler is a beast, bro. But like, what happened to Kyle Lowry, bro? Kyle Lowry's my guy from the Raptors, but he played like trash, dude. Bam, he went off like for 2, 3 games or some shit, and then everything else he drops like less than 10. Like, Bam is inconsistent, but Lowry's looking more worse, and Tyler Hero got injured. I don't know why. But for the Celtics, respectfully, Tatum, Brown, Smart, Marcus, and Al Horford, these guys were crazy, dude. But whoever Jimmy missed that last game winner, it's all good. He had 30. He played every single minute, but it's all good. Congrats to the Celtics for making the finals, right? And then we'll talk from the West, the Warriors and the Mavericks. What do you call? I believe, yeah, it was Warriors in 5. I did not see the Mavericks winning, bro. Luca just needs that freaking help, right? Because look at the Warriors. Look how many players they have that can like fucking score the ball, right? So like, to be honest, I'll make a prediction. For the NBA Finals is gonna happen tomorrow. The Warriors versus the Celtics. I'm gonna say Warriors are winning the chip. Warriors in 6. Or Warriors in 7. It's definitely gonna go to one of those, right? And Steph Curry's gonna be the Finals MVP or Jason Tatum. That's what I'm betting on, right? But yeah, that's what I gotta say in the video about the 2022 NBA playoffs. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and have a great day, y'all. Peace.